What's up? Welcome to my humble cash register. Today I'm going to be talking about national debt and deficits, and I have no clue what that means, but we're about to find out together, I guess. Budget surplus. What the heck is that? I don't know. But according to my extensive research, a budget surplus is basically when the government makes more money than they spend, and a budget deficit is kind of like the complete opposite, where they spend more than they make. So that kind of sucks. So how does the government deal with a deficit? They print money, pretty much. The only problem is that that only works when the deficit is small. So if it gets any bigger, they can't really do that. That's no bueno because, you know, inflation. So their only other option is to borrow money from people using bonds, which is basically an amount of money that you let the government borrow from you on the condition that they return it with paid interest. So that's it for all that. And speaking of bonds, where's my other paper? The Treasury. A Treasury bill is basically a bond that matures in 26 weeks or less. A Treasury note is one that matures in like 2 to 10 years. And then a Treasury bond is one that matures in 30 years. Basically, once the bond has matured, that's when the government has to pay you back. Anyway, that's boring as heck. So let's talk about everybody's favorite, national debt. Oh yeah, America's great at paying that stuff off, am I right? You didn't see anything. National debt sounds like deficit, but it's not. National debt is basically all the money that the government owes to bondholders for pretty much every year in the past that they haven't repaid them yet, while deficit is just referring to 1 year. Obviously, national debt sucks, but there's one reason it really sucks. See, when the government goes into debt, it's because they were asking for borrowed money at a higher interest rate, so all of the investors and other banks and whatever, they're putting a bunch of money in bonds, so they don't have anything left to give to small businesses, and what they do have left, they're charging a higher interest rate. So small businesses just kind of bite the dust sometimes because of this. And I'm pretty sure that's what they call the crowding out effect. So long story short, while debts and deficits do kind of suck, in the short term, they do encourage economic growth. So I guess that's a plus. But anyway, I guess that's it for Econ with Justin. Psych, no it's not. I forgot to do the current events part. I'm sorry if this sucks, but I literally had no time to do it, so here we go. Apparently I have to use a current news article or statistic to like make this easier to understand, I guess. Not sure if this implies a situation that happened or just like a straight up number. At this point, I don't think anybody cares. But right now we have a national deficit of $855 billion and a national debt of $34 trillion. So sources are linked in the description. That's pretty much all I got to say.